You are now entering the stay zone.
시선 집어치워 뱉고 걔가 잘못됐어 나는 나를 잘 모르는데 왜 네가 나를 아는데 말해 You, I see me, you 너와 있을 때 난 알 수 있어 같은 공간 속에서 같은 시간 속에서 모든 이유가 될 수 있어 I found you, I found me and you 그 안에서 나의 모습이 보여 같은 공간 속에서 같은 시간 속에서 Let me run, let me run, let me run alone with you Yeah, yeah 내 곁에 있어줘 Yeah, yeah I need you right by my side now 내 편이 돼줄래 발 맞추면서 달리자고 We going side by side 난 너랑 같이 가고 싶어 약속해줘 I see myself in you Stay together you and I, you and I, you and I 난 너의 곁에 You ready? Let's go! Just stay in my lane My dream That's why I never give up Never give up
You know, whenever you guys are having a hard time, feel depressed, or, you know, you've got a lot on your mind, just want to say that, you know, it's always okay to come to us, or to me, come to Stray Kids, you know, and tell us how you feel, tell us what you're feeling, because, you know, we have ears to listen to. We will listen to you guys. And no matter what, we will try to, you know, help out with what you're going through. Because I think that's one thing that Stray Kids, everyone can agree on. We will always try to fix you guys. So if you guys have anything, you know, just come find us. We'll help you out. Or we'll at least try to help you out.
So come in. 지금 바로 눈에 불을 켜 I just wanna taste it, make it up 새로운 판 위에 책을 떼고 메뉴 골라 call me up 원하는 걸로 다 serve
Cooking like a chef, I'm a 5-star Michelin 미의 정점을 찍고 눈에 보여 illusion
처음 느꼈지 이런 감정 놀랄 거야 gonna shock 바로 감정 소리 I'm dirty. Man, I'm not sorry. I'm dirty.
keep on talking, we don't play by the rules.
Swerving, I'm speeding on super road. Luxurious like I'm in S-class. Best of the best on first class. I'm up above the world, so high I'll be the shining day and night. They wonder how I smell like it's so bright. That's me. In my world. 빛깔 번쩍 객가스는 틈 빛깔 번쩍 빛이 번쩍 또 빛나는 star. I know it's gonna be lonely, cause everyone keeps turning me down. Countless new surroundings, cold eyes keep looking me down. I'm still in the crowd, alien of the town. Yeah, they want me to give up right now, but making me laugh is so loud. Waking the demons is hiding inside. You only get to live one life, I know. I'm ready to take that chance, no matter what they tell me. I cannot explain this feeling. Yeah, this path was meant to be my dream.
Live like the ashes, breathe my passion. Always burns eternally. No regrets, our love is feeling down to this road. Feel like the social path.
Just feel the rhythm of the world, cause we will make it right. 우린 치며 보는 밤 져버려만 따뜻한 세상에서. La 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 la. Just feel the rock, feel like a rock. Just feel the rock, feel like a rock. Put a gun up, la la la, we keep it la 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 la. I lose my breath when you're walking in, cause when our eyes lock, it's like my heart stops. I lose my breath when you're walking in. You make my knees drop, it's like a mid-shock. Now all I think about is how my world turned upside down. I lose my breath when you're walking in, cause when our eyes lock, it's like my heart stops. I go from my bullet, goes time, time, time. 이건 la vida loca. Boom, boom, chick, chick, boom. We're gonna go away to places still unknown. We're gonna show the way. We made it on our own. We do what we wanna do. The message through our music, it ain't even done. It's true. Yeah, rhythm never stops. 어린 나에 보라고 애터져 나왔던 갈등, 눈이 감길 때쯤 무너져 내렸던 노력들. Every part of me 내야만 했던 날들의 힘듦 속에서 버텨나 이젠 자랑스러운 그 이름. Cause stray kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray kids, we're doing that, do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no less than but oh, we'll never stop. Stray kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top, go on and on.
돈과 명예 중물도 원해.
솔직히 더 많은 걸 바라고 달라지 욕심 끝에 남은 건 my team. 그 무엇과도 바꿀 수 없는 가치 another me. 어두운 터널을 걸으며 그려진 우리의 청사진. 청춘을 팔았다 생각하네 살 수 없는 꿈을 산 거지. We still straight, we always stay on the lonely street. 걸어온 이 길을 we don't leave. 영혼은 없대도 I believe the time is spent with we. Remember forever, ever.
Oh, I won't let me fall down. So proud of myself, never down.
Who we are, 언제까지나 믿어 널. Stray kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top. Stray kids, right till we're done. Do whatever we want. Yeah, we don't give a what. Know that this is who we are. There ain't no less than but oh, we'll never stop. Stray kids still gonna rock on the elevator. Yeah, we head to the top.
시들려가 I cannot explain this reaction 이것도
I'm gonna let you know that I'm just gonna go and hold you so never letting go. I'm gonna let you know and I'm just gonna go. Yeah, 난 너에게로 지금 출발합니다. Battle let go. Never letting go. Oh, I cannot explain this emotion. 1, 4, 3, I love you.
Alrighty. Oh, I hope everybody's weekend has gone better than mine. I'm so over it. I'm so over everything.
Why?
Gee,
Oh,
where
it's
do you
the
want me to
storm?
start? Oh no, I'm not even. Look, I got a guest tonight. She never lets me hold her like this, so you know, I gotta hold her while she's willing to give me love. So I finished my bracelets up because I ran out of ends. So my freebie life is not going so well. I tried 10 different buttons last night and it jammed every one of them. So it just wasted material.
Go.
Then I contacted the company. I'm like, yeah, I want a refund. I want this replaced. And they're like, oh, you didn't use the right paper and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no,
Benny, stop.
Oh my
I
lord.
used the paper that they provided, and it was literally a sticker, and I used one little film. So no, that's not what the problem is. So I'm done with buttons. Oh, I twisted my ankle yesterday walking in my backyard.
Girl.
Yep. I still got my camera put up though. And then Carrie still got out today because she was getting out from a different area that the camera didn't show. But I think I found it and I plugged it up, so I guess we will find out. I'll probably put her in the basement again tomorrow and work on it tomorrow. I'm just so over it. So I'm pretty much done with freebies. I give up.
Yeah,
Congrats.
I gave up at the beginning.
You gave up when I said something about freebies. You're like, no, I give up.
No, I was like, oh cool, I want to do freebies too. And then I realized I was like, that requires me to put in time and effort. First time I don't have.
Right. I'm sorry to hear that, JJ. Yeah, my freebie ideas have just not been panning out, and I have spent literally hundreds of dollars on all the materials, and I'm just over it at this point. I'm like, forget
Yeah.
it. Plus,
Like
I mean, Saturday we're going to be in the sound check line. What am I looking at?
my arm.
You have a scratch or something? Yeah,
Yeah.
I see that.
I
Is that
didn't
for
know.
motion?
No, I scratched it on the box at work and I was just like, oh, that hurt. But you can't see the scratch as soon as it happens. It's like a
Mhm.
white line. And so I was like, wiped it, and then later on, I was like, do. I'm like this, and I saw it. I was like, oh crap! It actually left the mark.
You know, wounds and things always look worse later on.
I never think about it like that.
Although my ankle doesn't look worse, but it sure as heck hurts.
Yeah.
All I'm thinking is 5 more days. 5 more days. 5 more days. I have that easy
Oh,
class for the next
I
3
did-
days. But see, I prayed that I could leave early on Friday because we had no kids in ISD. So I'm like, oh, I can go home at noon. And see, past 11:30, you're paid for a full day. If you're still there at
Wait, for real?
11:31, yeah, if you're still there at 11:31, you get paid for the full day, whether they send you home or not.
Are you?
And so I went to the office and I'm like, yo, I have no kids. Can I just vamos? And she's like, well, just a minute. And I'm like, fuck. So I
Well,
ended
what
up in
time was it?
so it was noon, but I ended up in elementary school ISD.
Oh, they were like, on second thought, bring it this way.
Which
Okay.
had far more kids than the high school ISD did. Like there was legit 2 kindergartners in that class.
Oh, well, Wait, 2 kindergartners in
Two,
ISD.
yes, 2 kindergartners, and then the one fourth grader that I had issues with.
Fourth grade.
And
Yeah.
and then I
Those
took
kids are
her
going
down
hard
there
so
to get
early.
her backpack because the teacher sent her down there. Come to find out, it was also a sub that sent her to ISD. So there seems to be a pattern going on with this child. I don't think she's a bad child. She just makes really crappy decisions that gets her in trouble. But this time she got a 3-day ISD, so hope she likes it.
Let's see. So look, I'm gonna send it to you directly now because I'm not
Okay.
gonna. But look
I
at
have
what
3 more days of high school ISD. Then I have kindergarten and 3rd grade. And then I'm done. I'm done. I'm donezo.
my
Until I can get my classes taken.
okay.
What
Day.
what am I looking at?
Listen, this is what that fool drew on my whiteboard, no, my living room whiteboard, mind you, because I have a calendar board in my
Your
living
brother?
room. My little brother. Yes,
Well, I mean, artistically it's pretty good, but not appropriate.
exactly.
Ever.
Exactly. In my living room whiteboard, my boy, two, okay, get this, two. I didn't even notice it at all. The whole time I was home for like an hour or so, right? And the whole time I was home, I did not notice it up until like Amethyst comes strolling out and she's like, Mommy, what's that? And points at it. And I'm just like, what the crap is that? I told her, I said, it's nothing, go over there. And then when she went over there, I wiped the board. I was like, oh my
You
Lord.
know what I would do? He's still living in your house, right? Oh wait, he's
No,
got
no,
his
no,
own place now.
not my old. Yeah, he's got his own place. My youngest little brother decided he wanted to crash here for a week.
I would totally paint his room pink. And I
Yeah.
don't mean any kind of pink. I mean a particular color of pink. I'm pretty sure you know
What?
where I'm going with this.
Oh, oh. I got you. I got you. Gross,
Because
but I got
that's how I am. Oh, that hurt.
What are you knocking on the door for?
What?
This was knocking on the room door like that. Was gonna do something.
What are you doing here?
Somebody came to knock on my door, right? And here she is, lo and behold, trying to come over here to start like going to the door. I'm like, no, don't alert them. We're here. Come on, get it together.
What are you doing? Sweet girl.
So yesterday, I asked my sister while I was at work. I was like, "Hey, did you want to come over and hang out for the night?" She was like, "I was gonna do that anyways." I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess that works out, but why?"
Where'd you
And she was
jump?
like, "Oh, just cause I just wanted to hang out." I was like, "Oh, okay. No problemo. Don't bug me none." And so she came over. I decided to get some crawfish, right?
Yeah.
Because my job was like putting crawfish, whatever. And look here, go. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I was like, where am I
No,
going?
Amethyst. I was giving her food. Yes. I was feeding the child. But anyway, so I had gotten a okay, yeah, you're creepy. You're creepy. So I decided to uh, grab some crawfish on my way home. But I got like a little bit. Now it's not a little bit to a lot of people, it's a little bit to me. I got like 6 pounds worth of crawfish. And I wasn't gonna tell Amethyst about it because let me tell you, this girl can eat just as much as me, if not more. And so I was like, I can't feed all of us crawfish because you know it's expensive. So I was like, let me just make her something else and I'll just get, us adults crawfish. And so I got it. we came home and everything, and the girls were in the room chilling. I made them pizza, and me and my sister were about to start eating crawfish, right? But somebody came through my door, and my little brother came in with a bag and everything. He's like, I'm crashing here. I'm like, I didn't get enough for you, but I wasn't gonna turn him down either, so I give him some.
You know he timed that, right?
That's what I said. I said, what? If you just somehow knew and just showed up the right time, like fuck. And then I was like, oh, my little sister's probably gonna want to come, so I invited her over too, but she didn't want to come over, so we actually went over to her place instead. But I invited her after the crawfish. We ate first.
Oh,
Um, and then I was like, tell the other brother to ditch his girlfriend and come hang out with us too. It'll be like a little siblings thing. But everybody knew he wasn't going to, so nobody invited him. I feel bad because I wish he did come out and hang out with us. It was really fun because we went to my sister's place and we all played Scrabble. BT Dubs is Scrabble. I thought it was Scramble.
scramble. What the hell is
Listen,
scramble?
it makes sense because you scramble the letters, okay, to make a word. Okay.
Okay.
Scrabble makes less sense than scramble, okay? And
I'm not
then
disagreeing.
uh and so we started playing that, but we didn't understand the rules fully because we haven't like played in such a long time. So we're like learning the rules throughout the game. And it took us like, let me tell you, we didn't leave until like almost 2 in the morning.
Hmm.
We're there until almost 2 in the morning. We're attacking each other, playing. We played about 2 rounds. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Isn't that usually when you get up for work?
Yeah. I didn't have work until 8 a.m. thankfully, but I definitely should have probably slept more. But I woke up because I didn't wake up until like 7:30 something, having work at 8. So I like I was just too lazy. I just threw some clothes on. I didn't even show up to work until like 8:02.
2 minutes is really not that big of a deal. You could always
No.
say, it hit me. I had to run to the bathroom.
No, they're used to it. I normally
No.
don't go into work until like I always show up late. Even when I get to work at like 7:50, having to go in at 8, I still walk in at like 8:10. Because they have to understand that I have to get up the energy to actually want to go into work.
Oh,
Okay.
God. How many
Like
more
you're
years
lucky
you got?
just a year.
Oh, thank goodness.
I know. I was like just glad that I actually
Same, girlfriend, same. I'm subbing for one more year, and as soon as my classes get all taken, I'm done with it.
just ditch these weenies and bounce.
It's what?
I said let's ditch these weenies and bounce.
Yeah. I don't know. I just can't with the kids anymore. There are so many teachers retiring simply not even because of their age, simply because the kids have gotten horrible. And even the coach that I'm subbing for a lot right now, I'm not, it's a whole story. Anyway, I was talking to him Thursday or Friday. Because, see, I'm subbing for a coach, but I'm actually subbing for the coach that's coaching for the coach I was supposed to sub for. Does that make sense? Like they
It
switched
does
me.
because yeah.
And even he said COVID really jacked our kids. He said they were not this bad before COVID. He said since COVID, he said the other day, he gave a test.
Hi,
Not
Jay.
JJ.
That was
He
Jay now.
gave a test out. 95% of the kids failed that test.
Are you
So
serious?
he handed the test back with the answer sheet so they could correct their tests, and they all just sat there and looked at him. And he's like, "Get to work." He's like, "They're zombies.
With
They
the
have
answers?
they have no idea what they're supposed to do." He literally gave them the answer sheet and said, "Every one of y'all failed this test. You need to correct your answers. Here's the answers. Here's the answer sheet. Get going." And they all sat there and looked at him. not one of them picked up any kind of writing utensil and started doing what they were supposed to do.
Oh my gosh.
It's like you literally have to grab their hand and pull them along so they know what they're supposed to do.
Not my daughter. I
No,
literally
not
like
yours, but
force. I literally force an opinion on this one. Every morning, I wake her up, and then I fall back to sleep while she gets ready for school.
that's the way. I mean, when I was little, like seriously, in kindergarten, my mom would move me to her bed and set the alarm, and the alarm would go off. I would get up, I would dress myself, I would get to the bus stop, and I would go to kindergarten on the bus by myself every single morning. So the
Yeah,
fact that
'cause
these kids are freshmen in high school and can't figure out that they are supposed to start correcting their test when they have the answers in front of them, it just astonishes me.
that is crazy. Like Amethyst also knows like the earlier that she gets up and actually like gets everything done in a timely manner, the most likely that she'll be able to sit down and watch TV until I get up to get ready for work.
And that's the way I was. Man, I loved Inspector Gadget, the cartoon. So I'd get up a little bit earlier so I could finish so I could watch it before I went to school.
That's how I was too.
Did you sign your name up for cinema yet?
I did for
I
both days.
signed up my name and then I signed up T1.
Nice.
T1 staying is what I put.
Damn it, I should have done mine too. Strix Cloud. That was fun. Like, I know they probably won't see our names on there because there's gonna be a bunch of names.
Oh no. We'll be
But-
lucky to catch our own names.
Yeah, but it's the thought that they have our names.
Yeah. And it's Live Nation anyway. It's not like the boys are going to see them.
Yeah. Unless, like, while they're singing, they look behind them and they start reading names.
Yeah. Did Kim get a hold of you?
Or
She said that she forgot she told a friend from San Antonio that she would go with her or drive up there with her. But she's not going to get there till late. She's like, are y'all going to be in the room or what? And I was like, well, if we're not, I'll leave a key at the front. But
oh, that's weird.
she doesn't
But-
want you to drive out of your way. I'm like, whatever.
Driving on the street. In fact, she's helping me out because technically my doctor says I'm not supposed to be driving too much. So by her driving with me helps.
Well, it would have helped, but
That would help.
maybe if you guilt her, she'll decide to go ahead and go with you instead.
Oh well, I don't want her friend to be. Yeah. Because her friend's going too, right?
Yeah.
So if her friend was going too, then why wasn't she going with her to begin with? Like, she was like gonna plan on taking like multiple trains in a taxi.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But you know, when it all first came out, she had rented those hotel rooms for her and all of her Hani sister wives, and then I don't know what happened there, but
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
she canceled all those hotel reservations and she's gonna bunk with us. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but okay.
Maybe one of them got too deluded.
Well, she said one of her friends has started making enough money. I don't know how she's doing it, that she's getting fan calls and everything, and now she's like too good for all of the underlings that
Oh, that one. So, first of all, this is why I don't like gold orders because it's just beneficial to the ones doing the orders.
mm-hmm.
And quite frankly, I'm a jealous type, so I'm petty. I'm not willing to help others.
Oh, I'm super
Like that.
jealous and petty. But the go lady I go through now, if she does get video calls, she never brags about it. She's always been really good.
The only
Usually I
one
get
I'll be
stuff through
actually
her.
happy for is if y'all got one.
Yeah. Well, she's good for getting me Korea stuff because you know shopping for Korea is not as easy as it is in Japan. Japan is super easy to shop in, but so hello Maria.
Hello.
Yeah, so I was sitting in the bathtub last night. It was already past midnight, and I'm about to get out, and I was like, "Oh crap! I didn't do my news yet." So I was up for another 3 hours doing that news.
How did it feel going back to doing it?
A lot of work,
It's like, oh, I forgot how.
exhausting. I didn't even like put everything in there. I started deleting it because I was like, I don't want to. I'm tired and I don't want to do anymore. So I just, yeah,
Second thought. and
yeah.
that's it. Um,
But the views on the YouTube are just astonishing. I
I'm
don't know
really
what's up.
excited though.
I don't know what's up with that, but
Well, some of them do come through for these news because it's easier to find it in one location than what you do and having to search through multiple sources to find all.
yeah, I'm the weeder. I weed through all of the BS to get to to what we need. And trust me, there's a lot of BS. A lot of
Yeah, like
BS.
yes, I'm.
Like
I
I've
was
seen it now where everyone's hoping that Felix is on a plane to New York for the Met Gala, and I'm like, yeah, with the theme they're going for this year, I don't think Felix needs to be involved with that, but okay. So truthfully, I hope he's not going to the Met Gala because he wasn't treated extremely well last year.
None of the boys were, which
That has left a really bad taste in my mouth. So
sucks because
yeah. Well,
nothing.
what's funny is like I really started listening to the lyrics of Bounce Back. If we had really listened to the lyrics of Bounce Back when it first came out, we would not have been surprised to find out it was a FU song.
Listen, there's a lot of their songs, a lot of songs in K-pop in general that we over here like, oh, I like this song, this and that, and all this other stuff, right? And then if you really listen to the music, the lyrics, a lot of it's either like, love songs or like trash songs. Like people like they're
Trashing.
basically they're just like fuck these people, blah blah blah. Like,
You mean like Sugars? Sugars?
that one still shocks me to my core, okay? It shocks me to my core because I'm literally like, what is this? What is this? My boy.
Man, I listened to that the other night. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, right? It like that one is so satisfying. Like it's so satisfying. That like his voice comes together with it too. Like his voice itself rapping the song, you should already tell like he's mocking. He's literally rapping in a mocking voice.
Yeah, but he's always like the angry rapper to me. You know what I mean? So I'm not a real big rap person in general. I think he's probably an amazing artist and writer and all this other stuff, but it's just not something I'm into.
I mean, compared to other rappers, I really like his.
I just don't listen to other rappers either.
Yeah.
So
Like I like his because it actually sounds like a rap. Nowadays, a lot of the newer rappers are all about how fast they can spit the beat out, like spit their words out. And then I'm just like, I don't understand. One, like, are you actually saying anything or are you just mumbling it? And two, like some of them are just off beat that you're just like, I can't even get into it.
Well,
But
and that's one thing about Sugar is, like I said, he's very talented.
yeah,
So,
like I can actually follow along with his rap, even though I don't understand it.
dude,
And
this stuff is super salty. Whew!
is it?
Yeah, it's pulled pork, but I don't know if it's my taste buds or what it is, but I don't use a lot of seasoning in my food because it overwhelms me so fast.
Cause you're white.
Although this weekend has been good for selling stuff. I've had a
Has it?
few really good sales. Yeah.
You know, I need to do better
If I would
because
get the other 99% of my stuff up, it would probably
that's
sell
what I was gonna
faster.
say. Like I was like, I took pictures and everything of everything again, and I deleted everything off so I can redo everything. And you know, just haven't gotten to it yet.
I literally have 6 recipe boxes full of PCs. So, no.
At this point, I use my PCs as little gifts in their packages.
Wow.
Most of my PCs that I have though are Lenovo, so I mean it works.
Yeah.
I only put like an original PC, like 1 or 2, depending on how much they get. And
Well, those Rockstar Polaroids are fixing to go in as freebies because I've got millions of those stupid things, and people keep sending them to me as a freebie, and I'm like, stop! I have enough of my own. I do not need that help.
no, for real.
That my little camera that I bought does pretty freaking good though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, considering
So you're gonna sneak that in?
it's not much of a sneak. I'm just gonna hang it on my bag. They're not gonna say anything because
It's like
it literally looks like a toy camera. You can't look through the viewfinder because it's so tiny. So you just kind of have to get down. Just have
hope
to
you like get good one.
point it in the general area and hope you don't cut their head off. But
Yeah.
it does video and audio too.
Nice.
But
So
the
you can just point
video-
it anywhere.
The video came out looking like it was 1950s film where it was like click 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 click, you know what I mean? I don't know if that was just because my son was running it or if it's just how it does, but I was pretty impressed.
Amethyst. What are you doing? Oh, the cheese sticks or the not that one.
I have this painted. I think I painted those black.
Turn the fan on, yeah, please. Please and thank you. Please and thank you.
Oh,
I bought pizza, so but chocolate-
fine.
yeah, I was too lazy to cook today, so I bought pizza.
Well, we had a graduation thing today, so
Graduation day?
yeah, where the church recognizes all the seniors. We had 2 and 1 didn't show up. So it's just my niece.
Did the other one say why you didn't show up? Or he just
You know, it's always a 50-50 if they're like me that you may or may not feel like getting out of bed at that time in the morning and getting dressed.
close it. I'm so excited for the concert though. Like we have 1 more month. 1 more. Okay.
Yeah, literally a month.
I have not found any outfits yet. The only suggestion was the grass onesie, but I have not found anything else because we need 3, right?
No, I'm not wearing that damn onesie. I'm not trying to get his attention.
No. I said 3 outfits. 1.
Oh, okay. I was like, no.
Oh, you want me to wear it, but you won't wear it with me.
Well, you're the one that's in love with the Chan, so
Yes, but I'm supposed to keep my obsession with him quiet until he falls. And then I show my obsession. That's how it works.
okay.
Show the crazy after.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Go ahead. You get more later. Actually, get varieties, girl. You can't just eat those. Fine.
Um, is this cheese pizza?
No, it's pepperoni. Don't just take the pepperonis off either. You're gonna get those. That's what I thought. Anyways, you know what's funny? Well, you know what? The pepperoni hates you. You know what's funny though?
What?
Um, that has pepperoni too, but mushrooms as well.
This doesn't have one.
Okay,
This
just grab
one
that.
doesn't
Just
have
take that.
pepperoni.
Okay, go.
I
Okay,
just saw it.
so my friend at work, she was saying something. What was I saying? Oh, I was telling her about the grass onesie, right? She was busting out laughing, and she was telling me, she was just like um she was like getting in my head and was saying how like, yeah, that'll work fine. And I said, and then I have to take it off because it's gonna get too hot and I'll have an outfit underneath, but then Chinese gonna be like, oh my gosh, she's getting naked. But she was just like, you should though. She's like,
The
so
roof is going to be closed and the air conditioner on, so it might not be as hot as we think it's.
oh yes. But she was saying that, and
That
I was just
means
like,
no
no, because then I'll get.
fireworks, though.
That's true. Unless they open it later on in the
Yeah.
night. But she was just like, but they'll get his attention and it might work out for you. I said, no. What would happen would be me getting kicked out of the concert because I decided to start stripping. And she was like, well, you could get kicked out. She said, you can't get kicked out if he's not offended.
Have you seen
Oh,
how big my backside is? Nobody's going to see you change if you're standing in front of me.
which is why I'll stand in front. No, but I'll be remember I'm wearing heels. I'll be wearing
I know. I said you're going to be behind me, but
Oh, that's true. They'll only see the top of me, huh?
yeah.
But then she was just like, okay, but then I might get you to the after show where he'll want to see you after the show. And I was like, Gilly, you're getting the deluded running. Stop. You're getting me deluded over here. And she's like, what are friends for? I feed your delusion. And I was just like, friends don't do that, but okay, it's working. And then she was just like, she was like, I'm sure you do the same thing with my husband, so I need to feed yours so you can help feed mine. And I forgot who her husband is Henry Cavill.
Oh, he's probably a bit old for her, isn't he?
Oh, let me tell you, she likes them old. Okay. Like
Okay.
if you ain't got no wrinkles, she don't want you to be.
I ain't got
she
no
likes
ring, but it's because I've lost enough weight it keeps falling off.
I said wrinkles.
Oh, wrinkle. Yeah. Did you not? None of y'all caught my joke today when I posted that picture of me. I'm like, I need a Downy sheet,
A what?
to get rid of the wrinkles.
Oh, but I didn't see your joke though.
Oh, well, I posted a picture from this morning on there because I did my makeup and stuff. And I was like, I need a Downy sheet, and nobody said anything. And I'm like,
It might have just flew over a lot of people's
woo!
heads, or it could have been like me. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she was just, I'm sure you'd do the same thing for me. I said I would. I said, let's make an agreement, okay? I kidnap yours, you kidnap mine. And she's like, that works for me. And she's like, but it's gonna be difficult to kidnap mine because, like he works out. I said, it's gonna be even harder to kidnap mine. Mine's basically a kangaroo in disguise. Like, and plus, I'd have seven like animals behind him trying to get him back. Like, it's gonna be difficult. She said, okay, how about we kidnap my man's first, train him, like basically like train him in a way where we manipulate him, and then he helps us kidnap your husband. I said, that's perfect. I said, I just need to kidnap my husband long enough to Stockholm syndrome him.
Oh my God. All I'm seeing is Kathy Bates like chaining chaining to
That
the bed.
that's what she said. She was like, it's kind of like what is that?
Misery.
No, it was like something. She said it was like another movie that they did that. On You, the show You. Have you ever seen it?
I have, but I've got to go back from the to the beginning and watch all those seasons because I don't remember a whole lot of it.
Well, it's like the she said just do what the show You is, like where he makes her think that every little thing that's happening to her and he's there to protect her, but he's the one causing it type thing. So I was like, I would do that. Like if I find out like the places that he goes to, I'll like splurt my scent around it. So every time he like walks into a room, all he smells is my scent. And so like like it's like ingraining in his DNA at this point where he's like memorizing it. And
I can
then
see you like buying some of that pheromone shit they advertise all the time.
I definitely would. I definitely would. And then like all around the city, I would plant like posters of myself everywhere and like little like illusions where it doesn't look like me, but it's me, you know? Like you can't
So
tell it.
that when he sees you, it's like, I know her from somewhere.
Yeah,
Why do I
yeah,
know? Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Basically. And I'm just like I'm basically like luring him into my trap over here.
You're using psychology, like
Aspirin.
uh. So I found me a house in Japan for $16,000.
Okay, but have you never seen like the scary movie where you know
The Grudge? I don't care. This house is 4,100 square feet in the mountains.
you're gonna have a little boy? Huh? Well, she didn't even see it.
And I don't have young kids, so yeah.
Oh my gosh, somebody wanted to say hi.
I am at this.
Like what?
Oh, oh, that's why, because her glasses are off.
She's like, what
What?
does she look like that for? I'm like what, old?
Because
Not
I'm.
old, I'm talking because of her glasses.
I know, and she's like, no, I'm talking about her glasses.
Oh,
The
it's
glasses are
because
off.
the glasses drive me nuts when I'm looking real close when I'm doing my painting.
And even that.
She was confused.
Yeah, I was confused.
Mom called me and she was like, why aren't you answering when I didn't answer? I'm like, do you not remember what today is?
I know it's not like you've been doing this for 2 years. Every freaking Sunday for 2 years.
Right? That's what I'm saying. And then she would be like, oh yeah, I forgot. How do you forget something I do every day? Every Sunday. Every Sunday. At the same time.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Mhm.
So how long have we been talking about doing these travel vlogs?
Like since we heard about the tour.
And Kim the other day is like, what? And I'm like, I swear to God, I'm going to strangle you, chick.
But around the time that we were mostly talking about it, she wasn't as involved in the conversation.
True.
So
Because
it
she
makes
had
sense exactly
she had blocked she who shall not be named. She was going through a lot though, her dad and everything. So okay. Okay, I won't strangle her this time, but
like now that we're seeing the picture, I remember now.
yeah.
It makes sense now.
Yeah, sometimes she just doesn't pick up on things too quick. She's in her own head. She's in her Hani universe.
I get it. I get it. Those boys have a way of, clouding your mind.
Something. Hyunjin whispering on Bubble the other day did not help the delusion whatsoever within this fandom.
He whispered on Bubble?
He was whispering. He was sending voice
Oh, I see.
whispers on Bubble. Did you not get them?
I haven't seen this. I haven't Bubble this over there.
Well, IN and Felix has, 300 messages apiece, and Leno is getting pretty chatty right now too.
I know. Isn't
I
it
logged
funny?
on the other day and there was like 12 from him, and I'm like, holy crap, because it's usually 3 or less.
It's like he's getting back into his rhythm,
Yeah, I'm glad.
which is funny.
That just means he's in
because-
a better place mentally.
Well, it's like funny. Oh, Lino's cats. I see.
Yeah.
But it's funny because it's like it was around this time, wasn't it, when he started slowly like backing off?
No. He started he wasn't even backing off. He just literally axed communication at all right after Felix and Han's birthday that one year. And it was about this time that year when they were doing, what was it, the fan meet or something, where he admitted he had been going through a struggle.
Oh yeah, everything. How exhausted he was.
Yeah.
And
So
I think
it just
that is-
tells me he's in a really good mental headspace, and I'm here for it.
I'm glad that he getting there.
Yeah.
Most of the boys are, because 2 years ago was not a good year for them.
I wish I could make a sign that for Leno it says, I adore you. Let me count the ways. 1, 2, 3, 4. You remember like he did to us that one New Year's Eve?
Yeah. And his birthday?
Yeah.
He
I
literally
really
counted
thought he
it.
was going to stop at 147, but he did not. He said 147 with the heart and then kept going. And so we're all like, what is he doing? What? I don't get it.
Boys do stuff like that. And that's why we love him.
And that's why I love him. He's so random. So it's like, even Channy said at one time he wished he could switch bodies with Leno because he wants to know what's going on in his head. And I'm like, you probably really don't.
First of all, what he would want to do is read his mind, because if he switches body with him, Lino's mind goes with him.
I know. I just would never want to be Leno to see what goes on in his head, because that would probably be a really scary place to be.
I feel like that's with all the boys though. Like Lino seems the craziest, but I'm sure he's the more mild one.
I don't
because
know.
he's
Felix
more
is
open.
pretty. You can see on Felix's face what he's talking about, even if he's not talking.
Yeah, he's open. He's very an open book. Very easy to read. But like Channy's not that easy to read.
No.
Oh.
Unless he gets angry.
Oh, that's easy.
I know,
because
I
we don't
know,
like
I know
that.
his ticks. When I see that tick, I'm like, oh, he's pissed.
Oh, that.
Well, he
does
does
that.
this
Yeah,
type
that's
thing. Yeah. Yeah.
He does that.
Yeah.
Where he like sucks in his breath and everything. Like,
Yeah. He's like, it's like, oh, Daddy's
Yeah.
pissed.
I would love when he does that. Gives me a warm and fuzzy.
Is anybody even still in there? Nobody's saying anything. I don't know if they're.
Oh no, not really. They bounced out like a few minutes ago.
I was still showing 5. I just don't know if mine is like jammed or what's going on with it.
It's like 1.
It's like what?
1. Yours might be down.
Okay, it's just me and you now. We can flip.
Hey.
You want to flip?
Yeah, we'll flip
Cool.
a quarter.
Alrighty.
See you over there.
Bye.